Morning. It's Wednesday, March 9th. And this morning I'm pissed off. I'm usually pissed off in the morning when I start these rants. Well, that's not true. Sometimes I'm happy with the rant. But today I'm pissed off. Because every day there's a shooting. There was a shooting in Des Moines, a drive-by shooting. 3 students were shot. 1 of them died. 2 of them are hurt. 2 of them were going to school. I don't know what the third one was doing. Why? What is wrong with us in this country? Don't we have enough problems without going around shooting people? Are we shooting people because we have problems? Is it the price of gasoline that's driving you crazy? Is it the fact that nothing gets done on time? What is the problem in this country? We have these gun laws that try to prevent shootings, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we try to do. There's a contingent of people in this country led by the NRA who insist upon carrying guns. They must have guns. And it's not guns. We're not talking pistols. We're talking AR-15s and AK-20 whatever, and whatever it is. Everything short of a bazooka is allowed. That's ridiculous. Why do we need these guns? This is a law-abiding country, or it was at one time. Yes, we have a tradition of the wild, wild west and everything. But that shouldn't carry over into this day and age. So I want to know why people have guns, and why they walk around, and why people get shot indiscriminately. Now, they haven't picked up the people who shot these 3 kids. That's not exactly true. They're holding some suspects, but they haven't decided whether these people did the shooting or not. The day before there was another shooting, and then a couple of weeks ago was the anniversary of Sandy Hook shooting. And finally, in that shooting, there was a court case, and the gun manufacturers had to pay $70-something million. But that's not the answer. The answer is that nobody should get a gun. Nobody needs a gun. You want to have target practice? You go down to the range, you rent the gun for an hour, and you shoot your ass off. Why do you need a gun? What is wrong with us? Are we so angry at the world that we carry out and kill innocent people? People we don't even know? And then there are the cases where they kill family members. They just go in and kill their mothers or their fathers or their grandparents, or the wife kills the husband, or whatever it is. But there's always a gun. Every day there's a shooting, a shooting, a shooting. Is that what we've come to? Is that because of the price of gasoline? Is that because everything's been tough? We've been cooped up with the pandemic for 2+ years? Is that why people are shooting people? They got to go out and get it off their chest? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and we do nothing. We do nothing. Some states attempt to do something, but the majority of the states are doing nothing. They're protecting their gun laws. And those gun laws are bad for the states that don't want guns, because the guns come north from the south. This is insane. We don't have enough to worry about. The pandemic is finally moving slowly out of here, but the world is following Ukraine. So the only thing that can knock Ukraine off the front pages these days is a gun shooting. How many gun shootings do we need to have? Do we have to have one every day to remind us how crazy we are? This is insanity. Pure fucking insanity that we allow people to have guns. And there's no checks. In many cases, there's no background checks or anything. You go into the store, you buy a gun, and you're out on the street, and you're ready for action. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And people will tell me I'm crazy for saying all these things, but I'm not. I'm against guns. I see no reason to have a gun in this country. I am not a member of a well-regulated militia, and neither are most of these people that are carrying guns. They're just carrying guns, and they're waiting for the opportunity to use them. And yes, we have all kinds of troubles with drugs and things like that promote the gun violence. but not the indiscriminate shooting of children in schools, on the streets, drive-by shootings. And then, of course, you got the BB gun incident, where it's a BB gun challenge. We challenge you to ride around and shoot somebody with your BB gun. BB gun's not as dangerous as a regular gun. I mean, in this particular case, it hit somebody in the eye, and that's terrible. But this is ridiculous. And many of us will read the paper and will shrug. So what? It's another gun shooting. Big deal. Happens every day. Not a real problem. Not a real problem. People get shot on the subway. They get stabbed on the subway. Not a real problem. I don't live in New York, so it's not a big problem. It's insane. It's insane. We have enough problems in the world without having guns. Maybe if we took the guns away, we would get something done in this country. That would be a major, major accomplishment to have a gun law. A strict gun law. But of course, then the NRA would be unhappy because they wouldn't have anything to do. And that wouldn't be a bad thing if they didn't have anything to do. And I don't know what else to tell you this morning, except that we have to watch our ass. The world is sort of caving in around us. We can't figure out what to do about the Ukraine, and we have guns on the streets killing people. We are lost. This is a lost nation right now. We're not getting anything done, really getting anything done. So I leave you with these horrible thoughts this morning. But something's got to give. Getting rid of guns on the street would be a wonderful way to get rid of something. That would be a terrific thing to get rid of. No more guns on the street. How would that sound? That would sound great to me. I wouldn't be seeing these horrible scenes in the morning news. 3 more killed, 10 killed, 2 survived, who knows what. All right, I've ranted enough for this morning. I'm sorry if I upset you, but you need to be upset. You need to recognize the fact that we are a screwed up nation. So I'll leave you with those thoughts. Bye.